Christian, how were the nerves after that? It was a very tense watch from the commentary box, at least.
Yeah, it was a tense game. I think it was a very even game, where Grimsby probably got a little bit better of us in the first half, but what I need to tell you is that the boys stayed resilient, defended really strong, defended every set piece, and what we added then in the second half was to be a little bit more on the front foot, to be a little bit more brave, and that paid off because now they couldn't play those balls that they played maybe in the first half, and we created a fair amount of chances.
I know that we've had plenty of chats post-match, haven't we, when you've spoken about mistakes. There weren't any today. You're pleased to say that message has been taken on board?
Well,
But you weren't punished for any, at least.
Yeah, well, the thing for us was that mistakes will happen in the game, right? But who's the next one to rectify the mistake? And that's where the boys definitely stepped up, and times is a penalty save. Counts as well as a little misplaced pass just to have the reactions and to get the ball back. And I'm very proud of the players, how resilient they were, how well they defended, and that point is more than deserved.
Nathaniel Poku showed bravery, stepped up to take the penalty. Was he your penalty taker before the game today? Was that a discussion that you'd had? Because you haven't had a penalty for a while, have you?
Yeah, not really. It's I give the players a responsibility as well. If they feel good in that moment, then they take them. And he took responsibility. It didn't pay off. Okay, that can happen in the game, right? That happened on the other side as well, where Jordan had a great save. But what's important for me then is to not fall back, right? The boys kept creating, they kept being on the front foot, and we created enough chances to score many more goals.
And opportunity for the new signings today. Sprangler started, Jarvis off the bench as well. I know you were talking in the week, weren't you, about having a more balanced squad. And these two players, we saw it last week, you said that the key for getting players in, that they're coming in, they're ready.
Yeah.
And they've shown they're ready today.
Yeah, I think both had a brilliant game. Sven, obviously, the other thing with him is it might not be as obvious, but the positions that he's picking, the way he positions himself, always to be in a good space to receive the ball, but also on the flip side, when we lose the ball, always be in the right place. And Cole, has been great.
Better than you would have expected?
No, I mean, I've seen him in training already, and he's composed. Almost, slipped spellers through when we had a big chance there, and defensively very sound. I mean, he's well built, and definitely a good addition to the team as well.
Still in touch. Couldn't quite get that goal to get you out of that bottom two today. But what does a performance like that give the team and the squad against a side who are high in the playoffs, aren't they? Grimsby. I know you've beaten Chesterfield here. Does that continue belief? Because I don't know how things felt after the defeat last week, but it certainly felt a bit flat.
Well, the boys have great character. Every time we have a game like we had in Bristol, they always show character, always bounce back, and every game is different as well. And today was all about resilience. It was a little bit scrappy in the first half maybe, but the boys stayed focused. They stayed disciplined. I didn't throw anything overboard, and we knew that with a little bit of patience, we'll get our chances. And they have adapted well in the second half. We went a little bit more direct with balls in behind to turn them, and got our fair share of chances. But from that game, to be honest, there's a lot of positives to take away. Aside like Grimsby, who's also pretty direct, who's very physical, who's up there in the table, to stay as resilient as we did, and then second half turn it around and have to get the better of them. You can take a lot of positives away.
You're in good form at home, aren't you? Picking up points-wise. What about the fans here? Almost 4,000 in today. Makes some racket. And then at the end of the game, the players going around and applauding the fans as well, and greeted really positively by them on the way around. What does that give you as a squad? What does that mean to you?
I think in general, as a team, no matter if it's a win, draw, or loss, we need to show the respect to the fans for coming into the stadium, for showing us the support, and even when they're critical, we need to take it the way it is.
But they weren't today, were they?
They have been phenomenal. I mean, the atmosphere that was created when Jordan saved the penalty was phenomenal, and again, those moments, that support helps us so much, helps the team so much, because we need it. You know, we all need to work together, be together as one, us as a team, us and the fans, and that was definitely a great support today.
Thank you for your time.
Must have been pleased with a first clean sheet of the year as well. The way they responded at the back there.
Absolutely. I mean, the backline. You know, there's always still. You know, in the back, there's always still room for improvement, right? I think first half we were a little bit too slow shifting, but again, when we addressed it at the halftime break, they have adapted really well. Played a solid game in the back. I didn't have the feeling, especially in the second half, that we would concede. And big credit to them how focused they have been as well during the week to take the information on board.
And considering the form that Grimsby were in, you see it definitely as a point game today, a point closer to safety.
I'll take that point. Absolutely. I think it was a game of two halves where Grimsby probably was in the first half on top of us, and then we were on top of them in the second half. But again, with the resilience that the boys showed, again with the discipline that they had, and with, you know, when you stand on the sideline and you see their faces, how much they want this, right? How much they're bought in, then you're very happy as a manager.
Did you manage to come through without any injuries as well? Harrison came off. Was that a knock or just?
No, I mean we need to manage the players as well, right? I mean now we have really good depth in central midfield. You know, I can chuck everybody in, right? If it's now a big fight for the jersey as well, because the depth that we have, the quality that we have in the team is very good. I'm very happy with that. But again, we are looking at a 2-week span of 5 games, and we need to manage and see what we can get out of those 5 games.
You heard the crowd reaction to Cole's first touch and that pass. He's the sort of player that can get fans off their seat, isn't he? Can excite.
Yeah, especially also because he's a local player, right? And I'm very happy for him that he came on, that he showed a lot of composure. I think his first touch in central midfield, where he went around the player, maybe with a little bit of luck, but then, you know, staying composed, finding that pass as well, going around one player again, finding the pass as well. That shows the quality that he has, and you know, being able to look at our centre mid with Biggins, with Kieran, with Cole, with Sprangler, also Smarter, should not forget Matt Smith. You know, that looks like a really solid, strong midfield, and I'm very happy with that.
Thank you, Christian.
Thank you.
We'll see. Well,